What's up? We're back with One Piece. This is episode 653 onwards, I believe, and we're doing 4 episodes today, so up to 656. Yeah, I'm looking forward to this. Last video we were doing we basically got to see some of Rebecca's backstory, right? We saw her backstory, got more attached to her. I was already attached to her, but now I'm even more attached to her story. I care about her a lot. Now she's in the Coliseum, fucking shit up. I believe in her. She can do this. She can beat Cavendish. She can beat everyone in that damn area. And when that happens, she's gonna be moving on. I believe in her. I believe she will move on, and she's gonna move on to the final round where she'll be facing Bart. I forgot how Burgess. What's his name? Him and Luffy, right? So it's very exciting. Anyway, let's not waste too much time at the start of this video. You guys want to see the reactions. I want to watch the episode, so let's jump into it. Make sure to support the video if you can. I'm a small channel, so please do your best to help me out. Keep those comments coming. Liking the video, subscribing to the channel, and you can support me extra and get extra content by either joining my YouTube membership down below to get 1 week early on edited videos, or join my Patreon account and get the next 20 or so episodes of One Piece in full length version on my Patreon account. That is where the real juicy stuff is at. But you know, if you can just stay on YouTube and join the membership. All of it's great. Just go, you know, do that if you like my content and want to see more. Anyway, let's jump into One Piece, episode 653, I believe. One Piece. Woo! Okay, recap Rubik's. If you're new to this channel, this is a recap Rubik's Cube. It's a Rubik's Cube that I do while the recap is going on, and my goal is to beat the recap. And that's the cube complete. Okay, this episode is gonna be called The Real Reveal, Doflamingo's true identity. I think I've already guessed that kind of title, but I think this time they're actually gonna Man, so bullshit that it's like Fujitora and Doflamingo against him. Jesus, man. 800 years, okay. Oh, we're getting some real lore. Okay. Okay. Are they the Elder Stars? Oh, no, alright, of course, this Celestial Dragons. Yep, that's your family. So you're like, your family's like the original royal family of this land. And then it was taken over by these other people, now you've taken it back. This is so ridiculous. God. I do like the animation of Brook waving his arms, it's very funny. Oh my god, this is like Mr. 3. Oh shit. Wow! I think this is a play from Brook, right? He got his stuff back. It's actually the sword, now he can fight. Hell yeah, Brook! That's so great. And everything goes back to normal. Yes! Great job, Brook. I hope that's literally it. That character is gone now. If that's the way she's defeated, deserved. Amazing. Okay. You can find a way in. Zoro is skinny enough to get through these bars. Where are you going, Wicker? Oh, it's Zoro! Zoro senpai! Is he gonna help Zoro get in? That's me right now. I'm glad the Sunny's back to normal, my god. Everyone using Nami's lap as a pillow. Now he wants to do it. And kill her while you're at it. That's a good point. Oh no, don't get up again. No! Oh my god, I don't want this! My ultimate art. Oh god, what is this? It's kind of a cool name, honestly. Oh! Whoa. This is like a domain expansion. Did she turn herself into an art piece or something? Is she gonna be like a huge Picasso? It's got the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles there. What the fuck am I looking at? She's Two-Face now. What the hell? This is like a Persona boss. Like in Persona 5, I remember facing like an art monster, like in Yusuke's palace. Oh my god. Okay, guess we have more Giola. Dressrosa at the palace. His name's Gladius. And she fucked that up. What's under his hat? She fell in love. Oh my god. He's got a kind of cool design. I like it. Oh, it's just his hair under there. Oh my god. It's like Super Saiyan, not Super Saiyan, but it's like a Dragon Ball Z Rick Sanchez hair. Oh my god, the noise of this horse is insane. Damn. She's got a fucking strong power. Oh my gosh. That's fucking wild. We're so lucky she betrayed them. Yeah, because we're now in like an art thing. And maybe on the outside of that art it's painted to look like the sea. Okay, here we go. Is the weather gonna work here? Oh, maybe. Oh god. She ate the cloud. What the fuck? She like ate it and now is changing it into her own form. What the fuck? For someone who cares a lot about beauty, she creates the ugliest shit imaginable. Come on, bro. Oh no. She probably won't fall for getting cut by you twice. Are we gonna now fire at it? Yeah, the Gaon cannon. Gaon. I sure hope so. Nice. Good shit. Fire! Okay, this. Cute. Come on. Come on. Oh, man. Surely it destroys her, right? Yes! Break all this bullshit. Kill her while you're at it. Good shit. Alright, we've dealt with her. Hopefully forever. Oh no! Fuck off! Please. Go all out! What were you just doing? Yes! Yes, Momo! Now put the fucking cuffs on her. You found it. It's been hit by lightning. Sanji, you know that means it's all fine. Yeah. Good shit. Good job, Momonosuke. Cute. It's good, because during this episode, at the start of the episode, I went, good, yes, we dealt with Gyola, and it's like fucking, it's great. That was a good way to deal with her. Like, it's sort of like in the live action, how they had, Don Krieg was just taken out basically off screen, you know? Whereas like, yeah, that's what that character kind of deserves. Like, we don't need to see much of him. It's cool to just see a few seconds of him and then get rid of him. And so in that same way, I was like, yes, if we just defeat her with Brook pulling one trick, then that's awesome. That's great. But then, you know, she came back and I was like, oh no, does this mean it's gonna be another, like, you know, like it, okay, so now at this point, everyone will have seen, everyone who wants to have seen it will have seen my Dressrosa prediction video where it's called like what I think Dressrosa arc will be based on the title alone or whatever. It's like a skit that I did where I was guessing plot points for Dressrosa. In that episode, in that video, there's one bit where they come across a villain. I forgot what his name is. Zeep Zopper, I think. And then it's like, he's just doing this really annoying thing, and then Usopp turns to the camera and goes, this battle will go on for 14 episodes. I thought Gyola was going to be that for this, where it's like, now that she's back, she's the most annoying character, and she's gonna get the most fucking screen time. Like, we're just gonna have to continuously watch her over and over. But to the credit of the show, it seems like we've dealt with her mainly in this one episode. Like, in this episode, while it was going on, I was like, I actually hope they don't cut away, because I just want to, like, deal with her now and figure this out and finish her off. And if we've now finished her off, this is the right way to finish her off. Brook took her out initially, she came back, Nami took her out with the Gaon cannon, and then in her final thing, when she tried to get up, Momonosuke finishes her off, so Momonosuke has something cool to do as well. So yeah, if that's actually how she's done, that's fine. I have no problems with that. It's a fine way to end it. I think her character's idea is interesting, but I just don't think that there was anything inherently interesting about watching her fight or anything. So I'm glad we're moving past it. We also got some lore at the start of the episode. So off the top of my head, the way they described the lore was there was like 20 royal families or whatever around the world that decided to gather up to one place and form something, which they ended up forming the world government. And then they decided to be able to run the world government properly and stuff. They would all stay in Mari Joie, in the center of everything, basically. But because of that, you know, all the royal families moved to Marie Joie and then had kids and stuff there, and that's who the Celestial Dragons are. But the issue with that is that they were the royal families for these other countries. So those other countries then didn't have royal families, so they had to basically elect new ones. And that's why in this in Dressrosa they elected the Riku family. Was that what it was? Yeah, King Riku. They elected the Riku family, and they were the new royal family. But now Doflamingo, when he came back, he wasn't taking the country from King Riku. He was taking the country back from King Riku. It originally belonged to his family, and now it does again, essentially. So that's interesting. That's a cool bit of lore, I think, because it kind of twists what I thought about Doflamingo, that he like just took over this country, but he didn't. I mean, he did, but he, like, you know, he has a reason that he was doing that, other than just, you know, I want power. It's like, you know, this is technically his rightful throne or whatever. So that's kind of cool lore. I liked that. And also just, you know, getting more lore about the One Piece world in general is very cool. I'm scared that it's going to be something I'm going to forget in 6 episodes time, and there's going to be something related to it, and I'm going to get it wrong, and people in the comments are going to correct me. That's my biggest fear, is people correcting me, because it means I got something wrong. Because yeah, I mean, I get a lot of stuff wrong while watching this show. It happens. I think everyone does. I mean, we're 656 episodes into this show right now. Like, I know in terms of One Piece that feels small. Like, it's like, oh, you're only halfway through the show or whatever. But in terms of TV shows in general, 656 episodes is a fuck ton. So for me to be that much in, it's understandable if I forget a lot of stuff. But I try. I mean, you guys know I take notes while we're doing this, specifically to try to get it in my head. Not that I like look back on the notes necessarily, but I do like write it down so that my head goes, this is something important that I should remember. And it works sometimes. But yeah, that was cool. And then we saw Gladius's episode, who's like another member of the Don Quixote like family thing. And he seemed cool. Like, he just had a cool design. I liked him. All right, let's move on to the next episode. This is episode 654. Oh, wait, hang on. Before we do that, let's check what the title was. The title is A Decisive Battle, Giola versus Straw Hats. Great. Let's move on to the next episode. This is episode 654 of One Piece. Okay, recap Rubik's. Here we go.
One Piece.
Alright, that's a cube complete. Oh, that's right. I should have mentioned, yeah, the Nefertari family didn't. Okay, this episode is going to be called A Great Escape. Law sneaks his way out. Put the fucking cuffs on her. No, you should dump her in the sea. Oh, they do have her tied up in a chain. Except he didn't. Is she actually gonna just tell us? Wow, she's just revealing it. What an idiot. You think. Back to the Coliseum where Rebecca's kicking ass and taking names. And she's all out of bubblegum. There's that shot again, except they interrupted it with, oh, a D showing up. The will of D. cool. Slayman. I mean, I'm writing down these names, but I don't think it matters. Olympus. Rolling Logan. Oh my god. There's just a fucking lion here. Agyo. Why are there just animals here? Damask. The names are getting lazier and lazier as it goes on. We went from really complex names to Agyo, then Damask, then Mummy. Oh yeah, this woman. Agilia. The only other woman around here. I like how his assistants are like trying to hold him back so he doesn't fall off. I like the way he fights. Whoa! Another pretty boy? Gardoa! I mean, yeah, Gardoa is pretty handsome. Okay, pretty boy versus pretty boy. Oh. Holy shit, he's doing the Brook thing. Awesome. Cavendish is so petty, but I like him. He's ecstatic. Move! I want to see Rebecca. Yeah. Oh, that's right. She doesn't like fight back necessarily. She dodges a lot. She knows how to fight to not get hurt. Nice. I believe in you, Rebecca. Explain it like I'm 5. But right now, I'm trying to kill you. That makes you very smart, Doflamingo, to recognize that. So many people underestimate that. Oh? Is someone coming? Oh, you just heard Nami's lightning? Well, you heard Nami's thunder from the lightning. Yep! Is he not gonna give it back to Caesar's yet? Oh? I bet it still is. He's just bluffing. And Doflamingo's gonna test it by squeezing it. You gotta test it by hurting Caesar. Oh. That didn't look like a real reaction though. Is he gonna be like, huh? Wait, it didn't hurt. Yeah. Whose heart is it? Oh, it's just one of the Marines' hearts? Jesus. Whoa, that's a big room. Oh shit! Oh, this is awesome! Yes, Law! Oh, he's fucking going off right now. I mean, he did a good job gathering information in that time. Awesome. Oh shit. This is probably the reason you're not supposed to sail here, right? Yep. Maybe this is fine. Maybe you're just close enough. He can put Caesar on board and then you can shoot out of there. This is so cool. Okay. Oh no. He heard the screams. Oh no. They were making too much noise. He knows the plan. Oh, he's gonna go right after them. This is smart, Doflamingo. I hate it, but it's so smart. Oh, they all fled because Doflamingo came. Shit! Oh, Sanji! Oh! Hell yeah! Sanji, you fucking legend! And he's recognized that he's tough. Oh, great ending to that episode. Really great. And just, I like it because whenever One Piece like lulls me into a false sense of like, okay, I kind of know where this is going, and then it takes like a quick turn into something way more exciting. That's whenever One Piece is at its fucking best. Like absolute top tier shit for me is when it's like, oh, you think you've started to figure out kind of how the format is being set up. And I mean, you can say like at this point, well, like, you know, the format at this point is actually to break the format. Like you should expect this from Oda at this point. But that's the point. Like he does enough stuff that that falls into a certain pattern that when actually he breaks that pattern or does something really, you know, really interesting and ups the stakes, you're not expecting it because you don't know when that's coming. But Oda's really good at it, you know? Like I think of times like Impel Down when it's like Blackbeard comes in and it's like we weren't expecting Blackbeard to be there. And I think of things like Thriller Bark where Kuma shows up and it's like there's, you know, you could have done that whole arc without Kuma showing up, but it wouldn't have been nearly as interesting. But they like up the stakes by making it really fucking serious, you know? Like in Baratier when Hawkeye shows up, you know? And I mean, obviously those three examples are examples of like powerful people showing up, when this one, it's not like a powerful person showed up necessarily, but it did change the stakes where it's like, okay, Doflamingo versus Law, that's a thing, like, that makes sense, you know, like, Law can kind of hold his own getting away from Doflamingo, at least, and it's not as dangerous, but as soon as you make it, hang on, now it's Doflamingo versus a lot of the weaker Straw Hats, you know, then suddenly you're going, okay, now this is fucking intense, you know, like now we've really changed up the stakes of this part of the thing. And like now it seems like it's going to be next episode, or, you know, coming soon is going to be Sanji versus Doflamingo. That's going to be exciting because I don't know how he's going to hold his own. But Doflamingo did say like, hey, this was quite a tough one. Like he's recognizing Sanji is very strong. I mean, he's fighting for Nami, you know, like, not, you know, obviously he's fighting for all of them, but mostly fighting for Nami. She's the one there in danger that he cares about. So I'm really looking forward to that. That's so cool. I should have mentioned this last discussion, but I will now mention it because I just remembered, while they were doing the recap this time, that it was 20 royal families who created the world government, except for the fact that the Nefertari, or I think it's Nefeltari now, I think. I think that's probably one of the things where, like, over time they changed the translation of it. Because I think when I watched Alabasta, it was Nefertari. but now I think it's Nefeltari, in the same way that you have like Eneru and Enel, you know. So I think, yeah, I think like now they're just going to be referred to as the Nefeltari family, but they refuse. So the Nefeltaris are like the legitimate royal family of Alabasta, and they're not just the newly elected ones. They are and always have been the royal family of Alabasta. So that's interesting. That is like, it's almost like, I mean, first of all, that kind of is cool because it's like, oh, the Nefeltari people didn't become like government dogs, you know, like, you know what I mean? Like they didn't join the system that we're so against in this thing. So it makes us be able to still like, you know, Cobra and Vivi and stuff more, knowing that their family didn't like succumb to the government pressures or whatever. But then also on top of that, it also makes us go like, well, we don't have to worry about the same thing that's happening here to Dressrosa. We don't have to worry about that specifically happening to Vivi, because we care about Vivi, or at least I fucking care about Vivi. I'm sure a lot of you do. I mean, this moment is really famous for a reason. We care about Vivi a lot, and the idea of like, oh, if Doflamingo is coming to claim back his sort of rightful country, who's to say the other royal families aren't going to do it? If we immediately think like, well, what if they do it to Alabasta? It's almost like the show is going like, don't worry, it's not going to happen to Alabasta. Like, we're probably not going back to Alabasta in this series other than to check in with them. You know, there's not going to be, I doubt there's going to be another arc set in Alabasta. Like, the One Piece world is too big for that sort of stuff. In fact, it kind of makes me think, do you think there's ever, I mean, I don't answer this because you guys have seen more One Piece than I have, but do you think there's ever going to be an arc where they actually revisit, you know, like what if the, like, late in the series, right before the series ends or whatever, there's like another arc that takes place in, I'm trying to think of like, where would be, like, let's say Water 7, you know, like, or NS Lobby, like they go like, hey, we're actually gonna revisit here, but it's gonna be different. It's got like, we're gonna change it. We're gonna make it more modern, and they've changed it a lot since then. But you know, you revisit the place and do it, because a lot of anime will have like, you know, you'll be doing, you'll be like returning to locations and fighting. You know, like in MHA, the amount of times they fight in like Camino Ward, or obviously the school, like you know, they come back and they fight again at the same sorts of places and stuff. But in One Piece, it's about like moving forward and changing locations constantly. So I doubt they would, but it's like, and I don't think they should necessarily, but it's just something that I thought of. Like, we never really go back and revisit these places, but what if we did? I guess the only exception is fucking the archipelago. So actually, you know what? They've already done it. They've already revisited somewhere. They went to the archipelago, and then we went and did a bunch of other arcs, and then we came back to the archipelago, and there was more fights there. So, and actually then Fan Letter, I mean, I know that was set in the same time, but like, we revisited it in the story in Fan Letter again. So actually, I think I take it back. We've already done it. And One Piece did it very well. So yeah, that's cool. Anyway, anything else I want to talk about? No, not really. I just want to move to the next episode, because this is really exciting and fun. So let's move on to episode 655. Here we go. Okay, recap Rubik's. Here we go. Alright, and that's the cube complete. Okay, this episode is going to be called A Vicious Battle, Sanji vs. Doflamingo. Fuck yeah, he is. Hachi's hash? Oh. Oh no. Oh! Fuck! Come on, Sanji. Oh shit! Hell yeah, that's Gum Gum Gatling, but Sanji's own version. Oh. Oh no. Oh no. Is he gonna control Sanji now? Like, what if he tries to make Sanji kill us? Kill the rest of his crew? Shit. Oh no. Come on, Nami, strike him with lightning. No. Yes, Law. Nice. Good shit. Good shit. Oh god. Is that where the attack hit? Nice. Oh, he's gonna be pissed. Yeah, he is. You gotta go coup de burst. Away now. Away now. They'll be fine for now. We're in more danger than they are. Oh. Oh my god! What the hell? He replaced his own heart with Caesar's? That's kind of genius. I love that loyalty. Shit, what's going on? What could possibly be casting? Is it like a meteor? What? Oh my god! Is it Fujitora? So can he control gravity? So he's using gravity to like float the ship? Oh god. Spiral hats. It's true. Oh, calling him out. Yeah, maybe this isn't the time to have this conversation though. Nice! I like that he just like straight up made a mistake. He's like, oops. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't have sent down the meteors. Oh? What? Why? What? Oh my god. Oh my gosh. This is pretty cool. No clouds. Finally! The string fruit, yeah. Oh! Interesting. I kind of thought, can we use his crewmates as a hostage? Because I think there's some care in there, some respect. At the very least, it made him hesitate. So he could get out of there. So cool! You gotta let Zoro in. You better answer him. I mean, if you think your disguises are great, they're not. I mean, Zoro's still carrying around his iconic swords. Nice. Yeah, careful. Well, if she's on the edge, she can like lure them off the edge easier, you know? Like use their momentum against them and knock them off. This might actually be the best place for her, funnily enough. Hey! Tramp! She's a lady, not a tramp. There's that shot again. Nice! Hell yeah. Into the water.
Sanji, makasete. Zou demo, kirin demo, suki ni shiro.
Okay. He's back to smiling. I mean, yeah, that's kind of true. That's true as well. Okay, alright. What he did 13 years ago, I don't think we know that yet, right? Because we know a decent amount of the lore, I feel like, but I don't think we know this specific one. Anyway, good episode, really good episode. Like so good. There was a lot of cool stuff, like Law the entire time having replaced his own heart with Caesar's. That's genius, you know? Like if you need to give it back to Caesar, you have it close. But they're never gonna like check there. They can like search your body and not be able to find it because it's like, well, here's your heart, and you know, like that's really clever. I like it a lot. And yeah, and then he just left his own heart back on the ship. Very cool. The Fujitora. So it seems like Fujitora's power is some sort of gravity related thing, right? He controls gravity in some way. And so like that's how he's able to like keep people held down. That's how he's able to bring things from like meteors from the sky and stuff, as he like makes the gravity whatever. But he also seems to use that to make his ship like float above the water and like turn to the angle that would be most deadly. And it's really cool how like the cannons are like super easy to fire on them, because like normally with the cannons I feel like if you know you're both on ships, your cannons would be like here. They can shoot kind of like directly across or whatever, but there's like stuff in the way if you want to shoot the straw hats or whatever. But if your ship's up here, then the cannons can shoot like directly down onto whoever you want to shoot at. It's a really cool way to do that. It's like, oh, let's position the entire ship at the perfect angle. So that's really fun. But something that I really liked in this episode was like they were firing their cannons, and then also Fujitora sent down meteorites towards them, and Law like used the meteorites and like made them redirect into the ship, right? And it was like, that's a really cool move, but at the same time, it's like, if you know Law's power, then yeah, you're just giving him more weapons. Like, of course he's going to be able to do that. So why would you do that? What I liked is they showed Fujitora, and they're like, he hit the bottom of our ship with those meteorites. And Fujitora went, oops, I probably should have thought about that. And I really like that, genuinely, because I feel like something, I've talked about this before, but I feel like something in media that is not like thought of by audiences enough is the fact that not every character is able to think of all the best solutions to everything. Like, some people will think something's a plot hole if like a character didn't do the perfect, like, oh, why didn't they use their power to do this and then this and then this, and then they win no matter what happens, you know? That it's a genuine, like, it's not bad writing if that happens. Genuinely, the answer could be because they didn't think of it. Because you are sitting at home like trying to come up with the perfect thing, and they're just living their lives in the moment. A lot of the times also they're making like split-second decisions in these shows. Fujitora was like, yeah, let's attack them with the cannons, and he's like, oh, I can also hit them with meteorites, and then, you know, they have to dodge one or the other. And then like when it happens and he uses his power, it's like, shit, yeah, I didn't think of that, but yeah, it happens, you know? And that happens to me. I mean, I play video games. I make those sorts of split-second mistakes all the time, where it's like, yeah, why did I use my ult there when of course they were just going to block it or pull me away or do whatever, you know? Like, I should have thought about that beforehand and like baited out that thing that was gonna, you know, screw me over, and then I would have gotten so many kills. But I didn't even think about it because in the spur of the moment, I'm like, oh yeah, I can do a cool move here. So so I like just the simplicity of Fujitora being like, oops, didn't mean to do that. It's great because it's like a funny joke, but it also makes sense to me, and it makes it so that the characters aren't infallible. Like, they make mistakes sometimes. They don't have the perfect strategies. They're all just fighting to the best of their abilities and trying things out. I think I said a while back that I imagined that Doflamingo had the string fruit, and I think this is the first time they've actually named it. They've actually confirmed it. So yeah, he can control things with strings. But what I didn't realize was that because I had said, okay, so he must be like flying through the air by like putting strings on himself and pulling himself up. And I thought, like, it doesn't really make sense because you can't do that in real life. Like, I can't just grab my shoulder and pull myself into the air and then just fly by constantly, like, doesn't matter how strong I am. There's no way I'm going to be able to do that, you know? But I just thought, you know, it's a power, whatever. I guess it works. But no, what he's actually doing is he's putting strings on clouds, which is, I mean, that's kind of crazy in itself. Clouds are like fucking water. But, like, at least it has some sort of bearing on it. On, you know, there's actually some sort of reason for it. So he's not just flying randomly through the air. He's actually, like, pulling up on clouds. He's, like, Spider-Manning, basically. It's really cool. I just didn't think about that. But I think it's a really cool idea. I also thought, like, I wonder if it's possible that Nami, when she's navigating, like, I'm sure when you're navigating, there's like a bunch of sort of different kinds of routes that you can take that will kind of take you the same, you know, it's like when you're navigating in a car. It's like, I could take this side street or this side street, or I could take the main road here, or I could turn left here. But most of them are going to get me to the place at around the same time. You know, it's kind of personal preference sometimes. Sometimes it's like, yeah, there's traffic on certain days, but sometimes it's like, yeah, genuinely, these all have kind of the same, they'll take the same amount of time probably. So you just take whatever your preference is. I wonder if Nami's preference, if there's like a section that has a lot of clouds and a section that has like no clouds, I wonder if her preference would be to go to the clouds. Because if she can control weather, I bet you she'd feel more safe if there are like clouds around, because she'd be able to manipulate them more and stuff. Like, she can kind of create clouds, but I think when there's already clouds in place, it makes it easier because she can manipulate them. She can like just put the lightning directly into them and make them strike down or whatever. So I wonder if subconsciously she feels safer under clouds, and therefore she's like kind of was playing into Doflamingo's hands, like sailing under the clouds, but like onto places with lots more clouds. I don't know. It's like, it's a reach. It's not something that I think would ever be thought about. And it's not something I think Oda would have ever really cared to think about, but I just think, you know, it's a fun headcanon for me that I'm gonna stick to for now. But yeah, anyway, let's move on to the last episode we're doing in this video. This is, well, let's also check the name of the episode. The name of the episode was A Big Clash, Sanji vs Doflamingo. Oh, is that the closest I've gotten ever? I know that was like an obvious title, but what was mine, like a vicious battle or something? Oh, I think I was very close this time. Alright, let's move on to the next and final episode, 656 of One Piece. Here we go. Okay, recap Rubik's. Here we go. Alright, and that's the cube complete. Okay, this episode is gonna be called, it's gonna be something related to the Colosseum. Lucy kills someone. I mean, not Lucy, Rebecca. Kill her? Oh! Okay.
お前はシーザーというカードを失った。
What are we zooming in on?
スマイルの工場も失うことになる。終わるんだよ。お前
I
はここで。
don't know, Law. That's brave.
俺はあの人の本懐を遂げるため。
Oh shit! Oh shit! Are we gonna go off this episode? That animation was sick. Ah, we're cutting away. That was a cool start to the battle, though.
こちらブロック斜め45度から見る限り異常ありませんよ。回転。
雲が出てきてるわね。
Yeah, be careful.
どうだった？
I like how they're using Caesar as furniture.
あとルフィと会えたらいいんだな。
Who knows?
だがあの方向音痴がコロシアムまでたどり着く。
Oh no, I mean he got it because of
金右衛門が一緒なら
yeah, Kinemon and the girl.
トラ。
逃げに徹すりゃ死ぬこともあるわい。
I don't know if he is focusing on getting away right now.
前にここへ来た折、拙者一度見ておるのでござる。
わから死んじまいますよ。
Oh my god.
てめえは何者だ。
What the fuck? This is fucked up.
ちとし。これが娯楽だ。しっかりしろ。
Oh.
みたいな試合はさせるな。
He's fucking brutal.
おお、勘十郎。港を見つけた。
Oh, Kanjuro.
船まずい。
We didn't get to see Kanjuro though.
お前らが人質ならそうそう雑には扱わねえもんだ。
Oh my god.
そういえばバイオレットちゃんも大丈夫。
もう港に迎えが来ているはず。
Oh, I'm kind of nervous about that,
信
but
じて。
okay, she said believe me. I'm gonna believe her.
一緒に行けねえのは。
ありがとう。
The sound he
あ
made.
なたのおかげで私。
Oh.
いけない。あなたたちの東京に襲われて。
She would have kissed you on the cheek as well.
なんだそれ。
You're blushing a lot for a man that just ran away screaming another woman's name. She's not a tramp, she's a lady. Yes! Shoot them all in the head.
お馬さん。
はいよ。
大きいまでお願い。
Okay. Interesting. Oh my god, this conversation has been going on for 3 episodes. So played cool, dude. This is like the fan letter episode. Aww.
サイン一枚くんど。
探してくれるんだな。頼む。
今俺頼むって言わ
Well,
れ
you
た。
gotta do it now.
書いたな。
Oh my god.
取ってくるからよ。
Okay, but you gotta do it quick before Block D's thing ends, because otherwise you'll have to be on stage. The music.
ゾロ先輩に頼むって言われた。右腕になった気分だべ。
Alright, back to the Coliseum match. There's that shot again. Oh my god. Oh my god. Right, that's why it's called Rolling Logan. Like rollout in Pokemon. Oh! I mean, I feel like you could just toss him at the end of the roll, you know? Get some good momentum. Still people foolishly coming after Rebecca. Oh! Nice. She's getting exhausted though. Fuck this crowd. Don't lose any of your spirit. Oh. Oh, another flashback. She looks like the, she had the, like, yellow raincoat from that game, Little Nightmares? Is that what it's called? She's a lady! Nice. Even the assistants are pissed. Hell yes. And they keep getting fucked by it. Kick him. Nice. Oh, I'd be careful with like doing a shoulder charge, because you might fall in with him or he might grab you, you know? Does she actually? I guess that would make sense. No, come on. Is that it? That's it. Okay. Okay. Decent episode, but I mean, I don't feel like there was that much to talk about. Let's just see what the episode was called. Rebecca's special attack, back to the water dance. Nice. I mean, it's funny. I mean, the special attack is just kind of what she's been doing the entire time. So is it worthy of being an episode title? I don't know. I feel like that is one of those things where they have to come up with like, okay, well, nothing really happened in this episode, so we need to come up with like one thing. Other than the start of the episode, wasn't the start the Law versus Doflamingo for a few seconds? Yeah, like it had a really, really cool start, and I thought it was possible that the whole episode was gonna be Law versus Doflamingo, and that they were gonna really go off for it. But no, it was like a 30-second, 1-minute scene or something, and then we moved on. And you know, most of the stuff we moved on to, I mean, it really wasn't much. I mean, we moved on, because we had that Doflamingo scene, and then it moved on to, I guess I'll get the episode thing up. Then moved on to them being on the ship. We have Sanji talking to Momo. We see this little flashback, which is like, it's a cool little flashback, and I'm sure there are hints there for things to come. But for the most part, you know, it didn't have any like crazy revelations that I could see immediately. And then conversation with Violet, which was just them, you know, flirting a little more. And then this Bart and Zoro conversation, which has been going on for a while and has, like, I find the joke funny, but at the same time, it's the same joke over and over again. Like, it just that Bart is just geeking out about the Straw Hats. I think this is like kind of what I was talking about when they revealed that Bart was a fanboy. Is I was like, I kind of hope that this isn't all that Bart is from now on, because like his character was like quite cool, and I'm cool with it being an aspect of his character, even like a big aspect. But I just hope there's still some of the cool parts to him left. But it feels like now his character is just this. Which does kind of hurt his character a little bit. And then it was just the Rebecca fights for the rest of the episode, which, you know, it's cool. I like watching her, like her sort of different ways of knocking people into the water, but it's, again, the same thing they've been doing for several episodes. So yeah, I mean, like people said, Dressrosa pacing, like the pacing is hurting a bit. It's okay, because, I mean, we just had, like, some really good episodes, so I don't mind that much. Like, the other 3 episodes we did in this video, I don't believe I had any major pacing issues with them. It was pretty much just this episode. So, you know, it happens sometimes. We watch a bunch of episodes at once, so we still make progress. It's all good. Anyway, that's One Piece episodes whatever to whatever. I'm not checking the things, so I can't quite remember, but thank you for watching. Make sure to support the video if you can. You can join my YouTube membership down below to get a bunch of extra content, 1 week early access to the edited videos, and you can also get a little thing next to your name, and you get to comment early and lots of other great stuff. And you can go to my Patreon account if you want the full-length reactions, and it's the next 20 or so episodes on there right now, so go check that out as well. But thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.